You know how easy it is for this other person to just say screw it and then gun it and then run you over and smash you into the vehicle? Here we go. So Stevie TV riding around, good line of sight, good positioning. Watch out intersection.
Place a victim blaming the biker.
He's got good space cushion. Look to his right because you never know if somebody's gonna be coming to your right. Okay, so he's gonna do a quick pass, did a head check. Very good. Now we're getting into the blind spot. Now we're hanging out there.
I dare you to say something to my 17-year-old daughter.
What?
Open your eyes.
What? Oh, it's probably the mother in the passenger seat and the daughter's driving. I would have left it. Just leave it. Just leave it.
Hey,
That's not a good example for your daughter in the
guys,
driving.
open them.
Okay, so let's do some investigative work here. If that's the mother and that's the daughter driving, a 17-year-old daughter driving, and she's probably new at driving, why are we hanging out next to the new driver and an agitated mother?
You almost hit. You almost.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Leave it. It's okay. Just leave it. It's okay.
Your daughter learned how to drive.
She's probably learning. That's not very nice.
How to drive properly. Hey,
Oh, this is just...
properly. Teach how to drive properly.
We're not going to talk too much about this one. We're going to focus on some of the bad stuff and whatnot. Yeah, you got the... Yep. Yep.
That's funny.
Just leave it. Whoa! Don't do that. No, 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 no. That is so dangerous.
Hit me. That's all I cared about.
That's so dangerous to get in front.
Your eyes open, okay? Look how angry they are.
That is so dangerous to get in front of them when you're... Okay. All right. No, no, let's pause it. Stop. I'm not going to sit here and listen to them argue about who's right and who's wrong, because here's the thing that we're going to discuss, everybody, is what is it that we're trying to do? Okay, let's focus on the mission that we have for us when we're riding. And I'm just going to keep clicking this because look at this, 5 seconds skipped every single time. Just nonstop craziness happening, okay? So we're going to be only focusing on what we could do to keep ourselves safe. That's the main thing here. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this. Now, what I was saying when it was going forward is that this is a good space cushion, and we can brake within this. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the space cushion is. Now, remember, space cushion is basically the area in between you and something else. And we want to have a good one because we want to be able to move within an area, okay? So think about walking in a crowded area versus walking in an area with a bunch of people spread out. What would you rather do? So space cushion right here, very good space cushion. Being off to the sides are very important so you can have good line of sight around the vehicle. But when you have a huge space cushion, this is what I talk about, you know? So here's a terrible space cushion, being super close to my finger, but then getting further and further away. See how you can see around it? So let's go ahead and use my face as an example. So you can't really see my face at all until you start scooting back away from the car or the finger in front of you. Now you can see most of my face, except now you can see all of it. So that's kind of the problem. And then also think about this, you know, the motion-induced blindness example here, everybody. Pay attention, pay attention. So right here, we're close to the driver in front of us. You are the driver looking in your mirror. You see a motorcyclist. Cool. Now over here, it kind of blends in with the background, right? So my finger is the motorcyclist. The background is obviously my face and maybe other vehicles. So that right there is kind of a motion-induced blindness. You blend in the further you are away so people don't think that you're coming in super fast and then you come in fast and you have a problem. So a little bit extra credit, a little bit extra tidbit right there. So what I do is plan my right position for safety for the space cushion, line of sight, and then escape routes, okay? We're going to spend a little bit of time, I guess, on some physics and some other psychologies here. So this is very good. I really like this. We have an intersection coming up, so we should be going an orange stage. So we're prepped and ready for any of the dumb stuff. So far, we're doing really good. Okay, so let's go forward just a little bit.
But the driver almost hits the bike and plays a victim blaming the biker.
So we didn't see any of this prior. We didn't see the driver almost hit the biker. We didn't see nothing at all. This is all we see.
Can I help you? I dare you to say something to my 17-year-old daughter.
I dare you to say something to my 17-year-old daughter, you piece of poo-poo. Okay, so she's very agitated. Now think about that. 17-year-old daughter, probably a brand new driver. I mean, obviously 16 is when you can start driving. We're on a motorcycle, not wearing full protection. We're right next to a 17-year-old driver. Okay, so brand new, and we're gonna stick around it and have a fight with this person, an agitated mother in the seat. Who knows? She can grab the wheel, whatever. Okay, so now we're going into an agitated state. We're going into an agitated state with another driver, a little bit more road rage inducing stuff, and then also an inexperienced driver. So we're gonna hang around and argue and be next to this person, antagonize, and we're in the blind spot. We're side by side. We talk about the patterning up ahead where, we have an open lane, closed off lane. Easily could have just been like, screw you, and then take off. You gave them an escape path after they hit you. So no good. Let's not do that. We're laughing, antagonizing. And we're going to get right behind them. Not a big deal. I still wouldn't be next to the driver or next to anybody that was doing this stuff. Now, here's the one thing that I think is one of the dumbest things that I've seen all day, and this is the first video, so maybe I'll see something else. We're going to go ahead and get here, right behind them, and then we're just going to go ahead
It's funny.
and get in front, in between them and this vehicle. You know how easy it is for this other person just say screw it and then gun it and then run you over and smash you into the vehicle? So it's just really poor planning, all because we wanted to continue to argue. I'm skipping every 5 seconds, everybody. Continuing arguing with somebody with a deadly weapon, basically. Inexperience, agitation, above and beyond everything. She's probably learned, the driver, the 17-year-old, has probably learned from the mother, so she's probably agitated too. Maybe a little bit more smarts not to kill somebody at 17, but you never know. So overall, don't do what this guy did. Don't do what this guy did, okay? Riding around, got a 360 camera, having some fun. We're only doing 50, okay, 60 now. Not that bad in this area. Not that bad. Why? Whoa, hello. Yeah. You gotta watch out for the cows. Good job on not panicking too much. So remember we got some squiggles right there on that. It's very important to take a look at. It's 15 miles per hour. Lots of curvy road up ahead. So gotta watch out. So here we go. We're gonna be going into this area. Now, this is going to be a nice area, wide open spaces. So I like the fact that you can see this. You can see the turn. You don't have a lot of trees and everything. But you also have to watch out for wildlife. We're coming around this area, and this is how quick they can come out at you. They're not checking both ways. They're just saying, hey, what's up? I'm coming out. So here's the thing. This is what I want you to see. This is how good of situation awareness and braking skill this rider had. So you notice this is the normal screen. So I'm going to go 5 seconds back. This is the normal screen. 5 seconds forward, normal screen. So you have everything sitting right here. So let's go ahead and get the pen out. And this is the fairing, right? This is the fairing. Very easy, whatever. There's the fairing. So right here, take a look at this. This is going to be the baseline for how he's going to be riding. He's probably sitting there nice and relaxed. The moment you apply progressive brake pressure, you're going to have weight transfer to that front tire, which is going to give you more traction to that front tire, which is going to give you more braking capabilities, which is going to mean that you can squeeze more. So when we see this, now look where the front end is. The front end is down. So that means you have to think about it. Okay, you got to think about it over here. So we're riding like this, just kind of relaxing, and then all of a sudden we see the cow come out. We're going to squeeze with our right hand, and we're going to start doing this. You see how he's like starting to squeeze? Whoa! You run and then you try to stop, you're going to fall forward. So when you do this, the camera angle, that's what's happening. So you're going to get that weight on that front tire. That's 250. Well, thank you, Matei. I appreciate it. Weight on that front tire, and look how far it dipped down. So suspension dipped, weight transferred. Now you're getting weight. So when I see this, that means he did perception, saw it. This is the moment of reaction. And when I hear that, the moment of reaction, this is now our braking distance added with the others to make total stopping distance. If you're going to go to the MSF, write in the comments if you've been to the MSF this weekend or you're going this next weekend, what is the equation for total stopping distance? It's going to be perception, reaction, braking equals total stopping distance. That's going to be on the test, everybody. So That right there is a real life example of total stopping distance. Now with a cow, hopefully he stops or runs past you. So this motorcycle rider was braking. So braking. I'm not going to stop in time. Look at where the fender's coming. And he released some brake pressure because he wasn't going to stop in time. And he found his other escape route, which is going to be to the left. Okay, so red stage maneuver is going to be emergency braking or swerving. You can do both. Just don't do all of it at the same time. You have to give up a little bit of braking, do some swerving, or a little bit of swerving to add some braking. So he's going to swerve to the right, swerve to the left, was able to get out of there and stay in his lane somewhat, and then to continue. So let's take a look at that 1 second. So he's in the lane position. Let's see what lane position he's in. So he's in lane position like 2.5. Okay, so here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, kind of, whatever. Anyways, 2.5. He's going to swerve all the way to the line and swerve back. Now, that's a good case to show you that you don't have to swerve like crazy. Did good. He did good. Did real good. Smart rider right here. Just want to show a good example. Part of being a smart rider is acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment. So make sure you grab yourself a jacket just like this one from REVZILLA using the link in the description. It's an affiliate link. It helps me out. No extra cost to you. Plus, it lets REVZILLA know that the DDFM crew is pretty badass and they actually grab some gear. Anyways, click that link. I'll see you soon. Okay, so this person crashed right away. Could not see what happened prior to that. Just not a good way to start your day. So that's some road rash, probably.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen the whole situation, but the biker is entering the roundabout too confidently and is surprised by the quite slippery surface.
More than likely speed. More than likely speed. Look how wide of a look at that turn. Okay, if we didn't see the full thing, we're not really going to spend too much time on this. Look at that turn. Probably hauling ass, because look where we exited out. Right here. Hauling ass. That's my guess. Because look at where the exit is. Almost made the exit. How many times have you seen somebody fail to negotiate a turn? And they crash at that last 3/4 of the turn? That's what's happening here, I believe. Probably just hauling ass, crashed the last 3/4, almost made it. You're obviously filming, right? Because you didn't start crashing and then click record. Just admit to it. Just admit to it. Yeah, it could have been a banana peel from Mario or Yoshi. Sometimes Bowser likes to throw those out. Princess Peach, though, I mean, geez, she could be mean. Low sighting a Ninja 300.
Situation. In spite of difficult conditions, the biker is adding too much throttle on the curve.
Okay, 45, not a big deal. Oh, it just rained. Look at the ground. And here we go. Oof. It happens. It can happen. Look at the turn. Look at the turn. It's not even that crazy of a turn. It wasn't hauling ass. So this I can believe of a traction loss with tires. Maybe some oil.
Okay. No, I'm okay. I just need to pick it up.
See, I never had a problem with red turtles. I've always had a problem with the spiked turtles because I'm always in first place. So, anyways, here we go.
Difficult conditions, the biker is adding too much throttle on the curve.
Too much throttle. Let's hear it. Yeah, he sounds like he was speeding up a little bit, but not too much to where I think it's going to be an issue. I really think it was a road surface hazard, maybe a little bit of oil right here, coupled with a little bit of that throttle. And what happened there was we lost some traction on that rear tire because of how wet it was, and then revving it up a little bit. Now, this is why you wear full gear. Sliding across the ground is no fun. You don't want to lose skin or flesh. The bike's going to go ahead and hit the ground. But also, it could be bad tires. It could be anything that removes that traction from that rear tire. It's just a reality. That's why part of being a smart rider is acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment. So make sure you get some gear. We have a link in the description for some beginner gear from REVZILLA. Do it. Riding around, looks like Arizona. Terrible roads. We got a little burro. Got a burro. What's up, buddy? Don't get next to him, by the way.
Hi.
You don't want to get hit.
Maybe you should move. Yeah. Good idea.
Oh, that's a horsey, not a burro. Yeesh. Good boy. Or girl, I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Just don't get close. If you like today's video, make sure you click this video right here to keep watching more. But if you want to become a smart rider, click this and grab this Smart Rider Basic Training ebook. It's going to help you become a smart rider by planning your ride, rescuing other riders, knowing what patterns to look for, and so much more. Make sure you grab it. Link will be in the description also. I'll be seeing you around.